Hello comrades, this is General Luigi, and welcome to Let's Play Fire Emblem Awakening. So we left off mid-battle. I suspect that will be a fairly common occurrence in later chapters as well. Mostly thanks to my failures earlier. But anyway... When we left off, we were on the Long Fort trying to prove through strength of arms that we represent the Exalt of Elise. I really think some sort of official documentation would have been better. I mean, in theory, any bandit with enough troops would prove themselves to be representatives of Elise that way. Not exactly the ideal.
I'll be around. Don't forget me.
Ow. Finally get a dual strike, but it misses. What can Sumiya do? That is gonna hurt. What can the Vake do? Alright. Let's get him to do some damage first, or miss. At least that way we'll know whether or not the archer will survive. Okay. So we can go ahead and send Sumiya in. Watch her miss and get killed. Well, not killed. Wounded.
Stay focused. Face me.
Thank you, Crom!
That was amazing!
Alright. Sumiya needs to play a little catch-up as well. As you saw, she did start out at level 1. And now we just have these pests to deal with. And of course the boss. Once we defeat the boss, the mission is over, however, so... I am hoping to hold that off for as long as possible. Get some extra experience in that way. Okay, yeah, Kellum will be fine. Why not? We'll put Virion here. The boss won't move, so I know he'll be safe. And Muriel as well. Switch to Lissa. Alright.
I'll cover you.
I hadn't taken into account the possibility of a critical hit. That could have ended really poorly.
Got you covered.
Okay, you attacked Muriel. That's kind of what I wanted. Would have been fine with you attacking Virion, too. Someone who can counterattack, that's what matters. Okay, that knight can't reach Sumiya. So what to do, what to do? Well, we'll start by having Comrade Stahl take out this archer. So, thinking back on my failures, I think part of my problem was that I got kind of lucky in the practice run. So that led to me expecting the same luck this time around, which in turn led to me getting defeated. Well, not so much, not really defeated, but things didn't go as well as I'd expected. I'd bet on the best case scenario, essentially, which is something I should never do. Is someone able to save Sumiya if things get nasty? Let's take out this fighter first. But how to do it? Right, let's have Kellum equip the Iron Lance. It's more accurate that way. Less chance of a dual strike missing. Not that I expect one to happen. Yeah. I'll admit, after saying that, I have expected a dual strike to actually happen. Funny how that kind of thing tends to work. what, we're taking a risk. Let's switch to Crom. At least I know he'll survive this fight.
Could be trouble.
Sumia's defense isn't high enough yet. As much as I'd like to get her some more experience, priority goes to making sure she is actually there to get the experience to begin with. Okay, attack of 16, defense of 6. How fast is he? Too fast. Alright, switch to Sully. Not switch to Sully! Alright, let's heal Muriel then.
Why, thank you.
Alright, see, I'm kind of learning from my mistakes. Well, truth be told, my mistakes were made because I failed to learn. That doesn't make much sense, does it? Alright. Now it should be safe for Sumia to attack. Yes.
I've got your best.
And I'm thinking I will bring her in to deal with that knight as well. Well. We'll also bring Sully over there. Just in case things get nasty.
Very kind of you.
Okay. Enemy does nothing, of course. Yeah. As you saw in Chapter 1. Yeah, Chapter 1. Some bosses do move. This one does not. Excuse me. Truth be told, considering the terrain she's on, I can understand why she wouldn't move. She's also got a javelin equipped, so no matter what, she'll be able to counterattack.
Thanks.
Alright. Now let's trick this guy into attacking. Yeah, Stahl should withstand it, no problem. But just in case... Okay, yeah. No chance of a critical hit, so he'll be fine. Alright.
You're not safe.
When are you going to get a dual strike in, Virion? How about you attack, actually?
Careful.
Might as well get some experience for him, too. Alright, Sumia, what can you do? Not enough. Well, Crom might get a dual strike in, so there is that. Why not?
As one.
It's not as if she's going to get defeated in one round.
Have another.
Perfect! Dual strike. Just what Sumia needed.
Victory.
So again, kind of betting on the best case scenario there, but I had a contingency in case it didn't work out this time around.
I'll get the next one.
Alright, so... now that's taken care of. Let's attack the boss. Actually, let's wait. She'll attack that way and get counterattacked. That'll give Sumia time to get to that sparkling space.
I'm right beside you. My turn.
Alright, yeah, that's kind of what I expected there, a dual strike. If that happened twice in a row, we might have accidentally defeated Raimi before Sumia could have taken advantage of the sparkling space. Ooh, that can be helpful. A seed of trust, when consumed, will boost the support level between the consumer and anyone he or she is paired with, if a support conversation is available. For example, if the characters can't support, the Seed of Trust will have just been wasted that way. Alright, let's end this, hopefully.
I can help.
Alright. How does my defeating you prove anything other than that we're stronger than you? Or at least that we have a better strategist than you do. Thankfully, this time around, the people who defeat her actually are the people they claim to be. Oh, I'm sure there are plenty of bandits later in the game that could easily crush you. Although, to be fair, if they were bandits, they probably wouldn't have left you alive.
Whoa. Right.
Although I think evidence should speak louder than strength. Crom, next time, please bring something that actually proves your identity.
Right.
Alright. So, we're going to move ahead a bit, so the mission's not going to end here. The episode's not going to end here. Alright, yes, we now have access to a paralog, but there are other things I'd like to show you first. First of all, yes, now we have access to a lot of wireless things. I will be taking advantage of these. Admittedly, it's kind of a cheap way to help out, well, to get things, but... Alright, bonus items. Yeah, these are some pretty nice things to get. Although, pretty much no one has access to them yet. Alright. As you can see, a lot of them are really high-level weapons. They do a lot of damage. They'll just be nice to have on hand for some of the nastier missions later on. Anyway, I'll be back in a moment once I've got everything. Alright, and Renown Awards. As your Renown builds up, shown on the bottom screen, it's improved by fighting battles, you can get new items for free. For example, Speed Wing, that's really helpful. So, some stat boosting items. All in all, these things are just good things to have on hand. So, wireless access really does help. It can make things a lot easier for you in a pinch. Alright, and that's all I'm going to show you in the wireless section for now. And let's see, there's a merchant here. Merchants, when they appear on the map, will carry special items. Anything depicted on the bottom screen as sparkling would not normally be available here.
Oh, come on in.
But first, let's sell that bullion. It's only good for selling after all. I'll buy a physics staff, and a second seal, and an extra heal staff because Lyssa's is close to breaking. Let's also buy some vulneraries. There we go. Alright. And now, it's time to show off some support conversations. Let's start with his support with Sumiya.
Hello.
Hmm?
No.
Hmm.
Captain.
No. Thank you. Right.
It's kind of clear from the start that Sumiya kind of has a thing for Crom.
Oh.
Hmm?
But
I'll admit, I find her childish tendencies kind of charming. Although I imagine a lot of people would be
well,
rather bothered by Sumiya's personality. I know that kind of attitude doesn't really appeal to everyone.
What?
yes.
Really? Right.
Don't worry about it, Crom. I won't tell anyone either. Alright, so having a support bonus will provide small boosts in combat. Boosts to accuracy, evasion, critical hit rate, and a slight penalty to the enemy's critical hit rate. But only when the two are fighting alongside each other. What else can we throw in? Lissa and Vake.
What?
Right.
Said the pot to the kettle. I'll admit, Lissa, you don't exactly... You have this air of maturity about you either.
Hey! Hey! Huh? Oh, please.
Huh?
Who else? Let's leave it as is for now. I think this... Actually, you know what?
Crom. Hmm? Right. Huh? Hmm? Hey. Huh? Hmm. No. Yeah. No. Right. Oh. Yes.
Alright, sorry about clamming up during the supports. Couldn't really think of anything to say. Alright, and I think that is enough for now. I will see you next time.